Hey there, Sunil here, CEO and founder here at Dealflow Acquisition Ventures. And in this video, we'll be going over how to enrich and personalize your data using Clay. Now, the need for enrichment. You need to enrich your contact lists with the actual required data points for it to perform well, right? If that's not the case, then you can't really execute on your copy and you can't really launch your campaigns. So we don't want that. We need the actual required data points for the copy to work well. The key here is to ensure that it sounds human and actually relevant too. For we don't want our emails to look and sound fake, right? Robotic and stupid. We don't want that. So I'm going to be showing you how you can create those enrichments for your contact list so that you can increase your response rate, get more leads, more book calls and demos, and generate more closed deals and cash in the bank at the end of the day. So that's going to be the key purpose of this video, if you'd like to call it that. Now, the example scenario I'm going to be using is, let's say we're selling a social media scheduling tool, right? And we're trying to get more users for it. I'm going to be showing you how to build the enrichment so that you can make your copy very relevant and personalized. Now, this is the base copy, right? This is the copy that we're going to be using for your outreach. And I'm going to be showing you how exactly we can execute on this. So, as you can see, first name saw one of your recent LinkedIn posts about a summary of the latest post, right, that they have posted on LinkedIn. Seems like the last time you posted was X number of days before that. If you're trying to build your brand on LinkedIn, have you considered using a scheduling tool? A scheduling tool can help you write your posts and help you monitor social media trends that you can refine as well. Let me know if this would be useful to you, and I can send over access. Now, just to give kudos, right? Give credit where it's due. I got inspired by Eric Nowalski for creating this copy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now, here's the data enrichment workflow, right? We're going to be using Clay to build our enrichment workflow. When it comes to data enrichment, Clay is your best friend, right? In outbound, especially when it comes to data enrichment, clay.com is your best friend. Here are the two data points that we need, right? The summary of the latest or recent LinkedIn post, latest basically, and the last time that they posted before that post as well. So this is how we're going to make the copy work, right? This is how we're going to be acquiring the data that is required to make our copy work. I know it's a little bit complex and it can be fine-tuned a little bit more as well, but this is the bare bones framework for now, right? This works for now. And for the sake of the video, I've created a quick table that we can use, right? You basically find the latest LinkedIn post through this enrichment, and then the summary of that post first, right? Remember that this workflow will only work if that particular lead or prospect has actually posted on LinkedIn, right? Right? They haven't ever posted on LinkedIn, then how the hell can you expect it to work, right? So keep that in mind. Now, find the latest LinkedIn post and the summary of that post first, as I mentioned to you before. And then what you do is you find the post done previously before that. So here's post that the latest post was on July 23rd, 2024, right? Which is like yesterday. And this was also yesterday. Of course, right? Another thing you need to keep in mind is if they have to have posted more than one post for this workflow to work properly. In this outlier case where he's only posted like one post, so if that's the case, then this workflow may not work as you may have intended it to work because it doesn't fulfill the condition fully. So yeah, you will get a very small targeted list of leads, but when you reach out to them, you'll have extremely high relevancy. So yeah, keep that in mind. So as I mentioned before, what we're doing is we have found the post before that, right, for these two. So for these two, we found that the post before that was on July 22nd at 5:30 a.m. Right? And what is the content of the post? Blah blah blah. Your brand is now sticky. Here's why. That's one. That's the post before that. And what's the date difference? It's 1 day, right? So I've had a formula calculate that, right? And what I've also created is what this formula is this is basically fetching the post that was done before this one, right? Right. So what it's doing is it's fetching the post that was posted before July 23rd, right? And it's fetching the raw data first, and then we are using filters to extract the date and then the content of the post in 2 separate columns. And then we're using another formula to pretty much find out what's the date difference, right? From between the date between this column and then this column. If there is no data here, then this will not work. So this is the error message that I programmed it to or instructed it to produce in output. So yeah, that's pretty much how the workflow would operate. Now, of course, it can be fine-tuned a little bit more, like I mentioned before. I'm open to hearing your thoughts on it because this is I had to prep something up for the video quickly, so I've just made this one, a bare bones version of this. This can be refined way better, You just need more time for this. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Now, here are the things to keep in mind, right? Number one, the list that you'll be able to create won't be very big because not a lot of people consistently post on LinkedIn. However, the list that you'll be able to create would be a very targeted one. So you'll be able to get a decent amount of positive responses from that campaign, right? Because the list is a very targeted one. Of course, it's not thousands of contacts big, but still, right? It is better to prioritize reply rate over the size of your contact list. And also, you can build out other enrichments using Clay as well. The potential is endless, right? The use cases are plenty because there are so many other different tools integrated into Clay as well. Now, I built out a product that covers 15 winning copywriting frameworks that our agency uses to generate over 100 plus leads and 20 plus book calls for all of our clients consistently, and also the data enrichment workflows that support those copywriting frameworks. Let me know if you want access, and yeah, you can use the link below to gain access to the product. With that being said, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn and I'll just send you the link. With that being said, hope this video was useful and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.